I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, keep, girl, like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, keep, girl.
I was gonna say hi, talent. Hey, everybody here is talent. What? Hi, Cheerios. I'm Shamar Philippe.
I'm Amanda Michelle. Someone's edible already kicked in.
You know it. Got the Easter Ray vibes. Easter Ray out here. Anyway, hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi. Welcome to Cheers of That. We didn't even finish our intro to the show.
I sure didn't. I was like, I'm Shamar Philippe.
And it's another Friday. I'm good.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Amanda Michelle, also known as the Blonde Bitch LA.
And this is another episode of Cheers,
Cheers
to that.
Cheers, everybody. We did it this time.
We
Cheers.
did it. We finished the intro to that show.
We did it. Took us a while. We figured it out.
I know it's Friday though. I know it's Friday then.
It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
Well, Amanda,
how was your week? Nope, I asked you first.
Well, my day today was really good.
Yes.
I wrote, did lots of writing, worked out, felt good on the inside, looked good on the outside,
Ooh.
you know. Yeah, and I watched an old movie while I was getting ready this morning called Johnny Mnemonic. You remember that from the 90s? Like it was made in 1995, and it stars Keanu Reeves. It was the precursor for him before he got The Matrix, because like, you just totally see Neo in this movie. But what I liked watching it to compare.
Is that where he's like a hacker or no?
Yeah, where he had to put the data in his brain and then get it somewhere. Yeah, they're trying to kill him.
I did see it.
Yeah. So what's cool is that the movie is set in 2021. So what I like to do, I like to watch to see what they got right and see what they got wrong. And so far they got most things right and they got some things wrong. And just for example, like they got like the pandemic right. There was a pandemic in the movie. They got that data is king. Yep, that's right. Yo, data is king. That's right. That's true. What else? Big pharma was a thing because big pharma always pushing drugs. Yep, that was a thing in the future in the movie. But what they got wrong was that they still had they were still paging people in like the hotel lobby. I'm like, I'm like, we ain't doing that. And the other thing that they got wrong was the fax. He was like, I faxed it to you, and I'm like, oh, he means email. All right. Instead of fax, he meant email. Instead of a page up was a phone call. Okay.
So Shamar, let me ask you: did you have a shot every time they got something wrong, or that shot every time they got something right?
I should.
That'd be a good game.
I should have done that. Yeah. That's a really good movie to watch, just to like drink to see what they got right and what they got wrong.
We should do Back to the Future, and then every time.
Oh yeah. What year was that?
Shot? What year was that? I don't know. Does anybody know?
Like 1985 or something.
Oh yeah, but where did they go in the future? Wasn't it like 2010 or something too?
In the future they like 20. It was already happened. Or like 2015 or something.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, we gotta watch that. Amanda, what do you? Oh, by the way, and just lastly, I am drinking a rose margarita from the wonderful CVS downstairs.
Ooh. Wait, it's all mixed for you? All you have to do is pour it in.
Hell yeah, it was pre-mixed and shit. I was not gonna do no work.
Those get you fucked up because you're like, oh, this doesn't taste like anything, and then all of a sudden you drink the whole thing and you're like, holy shit, I'm drunk. Or when Amanda's over, I pour more tequila in the tequila, and then we're blacked out after our third drink.
Yeah, that's some Amanda right there for sure. And what are you drinking?
Well, I halfway through my Aperol spritz. It's Prosecco, Aperol, sparkling water. I drink half of it, and I'll probably finish the bottle of Prosecco by the end of the show.
Okay. I love you and your alien glow that you got here. You got a wonderful
I have to figure out that
aura. I love your green aura.
I could probably put my hat on over it, but that makes it worse.
Okay. That's not that bad.
Now I look like Dave Ingle.
How was your week?
Busy, working, making that money. I don't know. I don't think I have anything news to report. I think everything that I talked about last week, I already talked about last week. I don't think anything new happened. I talked about the Academy. Good job, right?
The what?
Working with the Oscars as a fellowship for a
costume
designer.
Was I that drunk? Sorry.
No, maybe I didn't tell
completely blacked that out.
Yeah, I got a fellowship as a costume designer working with the Academy. The Academy, for those of you that don't know, are the ones who vote and host the Oscars, a bunch of other things as well. So I'll be working with them for the next 2 months.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm
Cheers to
also,
that.
thank you. And I'm also an associate, not associate producer. What the fuck's it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm working with Outfest. I'm watching movies and then I'm scoring them. And then I'm doing a script coverage. Associate
Wait.
producer.
Can
I don't know.
I have like a quick frown face, neutral face, or happy face? Like, what's your scoring criteria when you score these films?
How gay it is.
Okay,
Gay,
so
gayer,
basically,
gayest.
if it makes you frown, that's a no. If you're neutral about it, you're like maybe. And if you love it, and you got rainbows shooting out their ass, you're
yes.
like, yes, that's the one.
I either do a yes, queen, a yes, or oh no, honey. Those are my
that should
3
be a
writings.
thing. That should be that's how you should score a movie. There you go. That's how you do
It's like
it.
yes, honey, just yes, and oh no, hunty.
Hunty. Okay, hunty.
So
All
yeah,
right, you guys. Also on the panel today, we have Diva Dads. Hi,
Diva Dads.
Hi. So I'm gonna ask a question. We all know the answer, but go ahead and tell us anyway. What are you guys drinking?
Old Crow and water.
And a Prosecco.
One of these days, I want you guys to switch glasses. I want the Prosecco in the beer mug, and I want the Old Crow in the wine glass.
It's been done when we haven't done dishes.
Oh, okay.
I
Fair
thought you were
enough.
to say switch cocktails. One drinks this, the other drinks the other.
Yeah, he would.
Oh,
never
that would
drink.
be even more fun. Yeah, do that one. Yeah, that would be great.
I like Jack Daniels better.
I like a Pearl Spritz, so
Yeah.
I would do.
Well-
Oh well, why don't you guys ever bring them to the show if you like those things?
Yeah,
No blood oranges around here anymore.
you don't need blood orange. Now you're just being a
Yes,
diva.
I'm a
Dad.
purist.
How was you guys this week?
Uneventful, good, I guess.
Travel season is a cool thing. If you want a seat open next to you, buy the mother, because it ain't gonna be open.
Oh,
And if you
really?
buy it, you're not getting on another one because they're packed.
Oh, man.
And it's like
Wow.
Noah's Ark lately. They bring the cat, the dog, the Tweety bird, whatever.
What? On the plane?
I mean, you just all you hear is barking out of the security checkpoint.
Is it you, Daniel, trying to scare people so they go home?
Some people buy seats for their dogs now.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, they buy because they've got like 3 dogs, so they'll buy 2 seats for their dogs and then
Thanks for
one
the
for
tip.
them.
Right?
Yeah, but
That's a pro tip.
Don't cheap anymore. Europe's opening up, but it's very complicated to get there. You got to take your COVID test before you board the plane within 48 hours. When you arrive in customs, you have to have an appointment for another COVID test
Oh, wow.
that you must pass.
Speaking of which, I mentioned last show that I got back from Mexico, right?
Yeah, did they have anything going on there?
Well, I had to do all of that to get back in the States, right?
Okay.
Get the test and everything. I got the forms. I did my QR codes and I got the printout and I got it. I put the picture on my phone and everything. And then no one in America asked you a fucking question. They were like, "How long have you been there? Great. Did you guys have a good time? Awesome. Stamp. Welcome home. Next."
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, I did all of that.
It's all uploaded. They
Is it?
know that.
Oh, they do. Oh, okay. Because they didn't even
Yeah,
ask
they
for no
know.
paperwork.
They know where you've been, what address you've been to.
Okay. Well, shit. Okay, I Spy.
Well, they're doing that if you want to go to Hawaii too.
Yes.
Same thing.
But the contact tracing is tracking all that.
Wow. Okay.
Well, they're-
All right, guys.
So you can upload it into your reservation. All right, go ahead.
All right, guys. We also have Angelina Ramirez with her background.
Are you in your car?
S2T.
I'm in my car.
Yes. Last week, LA, the Game King had Urs2T in his background. And now,
Now we got
Angelina,
Urs2T.
Urs2T.
If you like flip
Are
your
you-
phone, you can get most of it in that bitch. Cause I'm on my cell phone too, so and be like that.
How are you, Angelina?
I'm good. I had busy week. I had to go back to work in person.
Oh, no. How dare they?
Time.
How was
full
it?
back to work person. It is challenging when I have to wake up. I realize my body should not wake up before 7 a.m. Should not,
Wow.
Mm.
but I
How did you
did.
realize that? Like because you were sleeping in during COVID or what?
Because before in quarantine, I was like waking up and I would just naturally wake up.
Mhm.
Now I'm waking up and I'm like, what the fuck? What's the fucking alarm? What is that shit? Fuck you.
Oh
what?
no.
So that's that's how I'm waking up now this week.
Oh, you waking up
super awesome.
cranky. Cranky.
Cranky.
Uh-huh. Cranky pants.
Fine. I made it to the week and I had a bunch of auditions this week. And then I got had a call back for a feature film.
Nice. Cheers to that. What?
Yeah. That
Yeah, no, we
but
can't talk about it.
no talking about it. But before I did that, I had this homeless guy, like, remember I told you guys?
No.
Oh
A
yeah.
little bit.
Wait, but before we get into the homeless guy story, I love your vodka in your really, really long bottle. Your vodka, like you are like a pro drinker right there.
Yeah.
All that vodka.
It's alkaline water. It's got a very
Ooh, my
high
favorite.
level.
From Kirkland, I see.
Yes, of course, only the finest,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Anyway, so the homeless guy.
So so this guy, I was at work and I was like, I got to do my callback during my lunch break.
Mhm.
So I was gonna do it over Zoom in the backseat of my car. Like, I got to make shit work. Okay, I'm an actor.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, fuck it, I got to do the backseat of my car. So I'm walking in my car and like texting. I'm trying to get my lines up, focusing, and I pass this homeless guy and he's like, oh, and I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to say to me. Whatever.
Yeah.
Walking and I like finally like walk into the garage. I walk up to the second floor where my car is and I keep hearing him back there and I'm like, what the hell, like is that him still? And I'm like, whatever. So I get in the backseat of my car, I get my lines out of I see him coming towards my car and I'm like, what the hell, like what's this guy doing over here? And he's like, about to open my car door.
What? Did you lock them though, at least?
So I locked the door and then I'm like, no, like I'm looking at him. I'm in my car right now. I'm like, no, go away. And he's like, I just want to talk to you. And I'm like, I don't want
Touch
to.
you.
Talk
to you.
Oh.
I thought he said touch you. I was like, oh.
Me too.
I'm like,
you're like, after this audition, bitch.
Call back. Get the fuck away.
If I get a call back, you can touch me all night.
So then, and then he's got a pirate patch for an eye. So he's like,
oh no.
Oh god.
And
He's
I'm like,
probably an actor. Come on, we all know those are actors.
he's on end scene. I was pretending.
Oh.
yeah.
But no, I ended up having to call my coworker because he wouldn't go away. Like he would, and then he came back and I was like, fuck it, I got to do this fucking audition. Like I can't have this shit happening right now. So I called my coworker. The security came, they took him away. And then security was like, I'll stay here while you, I was like, well, I got to make a call. Like, so I had to my damn call back, pretend
the
like
security looking at you.
Oh my god.
They're taking this guy away. Meanwhile, I'm like, hello, director. He's like, how was it going today? I'm like, great. Nothing.
No, you should have told them.
Oh.
You should have told them. I would have told them, like, listen, I'm in the car right now. And this homeless guy just came up.
Try to get in.
Because they would have at least remembered the story and go, oh, that girl, yeah, she was good. She had a great story. Let's bring her back again.
That was just
next time.
practice for when you hit the big time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had to
People
make,
mobbing your car and
I'm going to tell that story.
There you go. There you go. And all right, cool. And also, guys, on the panel we have Nate Mune. Am I saying it right, Nate? Mune?
No, it's Mun actually. Like
Mun. Oh my god, I screwed it up. Nate Mune. Nate Mune.
Shamar always tries to make everything sound fancy all the time. What
But it's
happened?
Mun, like bun.
Mun like bun. That's exactly.
Like Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn, exactly. I'm
You
not
guys
related
related.
to Olivia Munn.
Oh.
So
It's okay.
what's in the mug, Nate?
This mug has the finest weed oil that you can buy in Canada.
Ooh.
In
That's
Canada,
what I like.
On Canada.
That's the shit. The only problem is, check this out. Comes in little
Uh-oh.
bottles like this with a syringe that you have to draw it out of.
oh,
Oh,
Canada.
I've kind of gone from pothead to IV drug user.
They got to make it
I
so
love it.
clinical and
I know.
You know? Exactly right. Fucking medicine.
right.
Trying
It's
to get high.
You're
medicine,
like,
guys.
only 2 drops.
Yeah, exactly. Like, be
What
careful
it
with that
says.
shit.
And I love that they
I
gave you
know.
I love that they gave you a syringe. It just reminds me of
Yeah.
that a news story that I saw like a while ago about Canada giving out needles and heroin to drug addicts inside
Oh.
like drug patient clinics. That way
Yeah.
a doctor can monitor like how much you take. And then after you take the drugs and you got your high going on, they ask you, so who hurt you in your life?
Oh.
Everyone.
Oh my God, that voice scared me. Brian scared out of nowhere. He's like,
Sorry.
Forgot
So
the
anyway,
name.
Nate, so are you in Canada right now?
Yeah, man. I'm just outside of Montreal. I live in the suburbs now because I'm old.
Oh.
It's
Nice.
It's all right. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Canada.
and how was your week?
My week was pretty good, but we had to take my daughter, who's 5, for a COVID test, and so I got one at the same time. But we're both negative, so life is good.
Oh, good.
Did she handle it okay? Like, was it traumatizing for her to get the test or no?
The first time she went and had to get the thing up her nose, that was traumatizing. But now
Okay.
they've improved the technology, so you just spit into a little tube, and we're cool with that. Easy.
Oh,
Even
nice.
better.
Am I the
even
only one
better.
still doing anal swabs for the COVID test for work?
You were the only one that ever did anal swabs
Oh.
for the COVID test.
Could you imagine if I'm at work?
No, that reminds me of a commercial that there's a commercial that I saw recently. It was a Samuel Adams commercial, and they have the character's name is your friend from Boston. He's a very Boston accent, and he's in line to get the COVID shot, and he's all like, man, you act like a tough guy about the shot. He gets in, right, with the doctor, and she pulls out the needle. He drops his trowels and like, all right, this is how we do it, right? She goes, actually, no, this goes in your arm. And he was like, oops. And it was like a funny commercial. He's like,
Oh
yeah,
my
your
God, I
friend,
should do
your
that.
friend from Boston.
Next, because every time they're like, oh, do you know how to do it? And I'm like, I've been doing this every week since December. I sure hope I know how to do
You'll
a fucking
pull your
COVID
pants
test.
down?
I'm gonna pull my pants down and be like, it
Like,
goes up
there you
there,
go.
right? I'll do it on my last
Well,
week.
I told one of my less intelligent coworkers that if you wait long enough, they're going to have a suppository for the vaccine. And he kept going around telling people, I'm waiting for the suppository.
Was that you, Daniel? I'm sure it was.
No, it was me telling somebody else because I'm just roll like that.
Oh gosh. Anyway, Nate, do you have anything to add for like, anything else that happened this week or anything you're working on?
Not too much. I'm working on working on a feature for Vice, and working on. I actually have a pretty big story about a massive website that I worked at for a couple years, 10 years ago. That's going to be a fucking barn burner. That won't be out for a few more weeks, but keep an eye on The Verge. It'll be out there under Nathan Munn.
All right.
Nice.
Check it out. Cheerios under Nathan Munn on The Verge. Oh yeah. Brian Sturgis. Sturgis, sorry, I fucked up your name too. And I know you.
How
And I
many
know you.
times,
Come on, man.
Brian?
My hands were so
That's
little.
messed up.
So little.
That's like Shamar being like Angeline. Did I say that correct? Is that how you say it?
Right. How are you, Brian?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back. What are you drinking today, or are you smoking? What's going on?
Well, I made a purchase by accident because I've put on some dad weight and then said, let me flavor my water. So I bought something that for some reason has caffeine that I'm trying for the first time called Mio Energy. That is an acai berry storm flavor. It's delicious, but I don't.
Ooh.
Acai.
Brian,
I don't know.
Brian, I find your head very sexy. You have a very sexy head.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheerios, doesn't he have a very sexy head? He's got like a sexy man head.
It's an old, the old man, the old sea whisperer. Yeah.
Happy
I'm
belated
safe.
birthday.
Oh, thank you. 42, which seems like I should be an
42.
adult by now, but comedy.
I don't believe
You
it.
know, no worry.
Middle age at 35, and I had to Google that shit. I was like, I am not
Whoa,
middle
whoa, whoa, whoa.
aged.
35 is middle age?
I googled
Oh.
that shit, and it was correct and incorrect. Back
Wait,
in the
are you
day,
35?
yeah, girl.
Then am I 35? God damn it! I
Yeah,
thought I was
girl.
still 30.
No, girl. We old. We old apparently. So I
Damn,
googled it, right? And apparently back in the 80s, like around 1985 or so, and before that, if you're 35, you're middle age. But they're saying nowadays people live longer, so middle age is now actually 45 to 65.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
You're a
yeah.
child.
Yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. So
How was
I
your
have
week,
somewhat,
Brian?
I have somewhat of an exciting news, although I've kind of said something on my podcast and I'm releasing something, but fun fact is since the last time I was on, I have gotten engaged and
Ooh.
I'm having a baby girl next month.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Oh my!
Shane.
Someone was busy during the
Yes.
quarantine.
I told
Yeah.
you. I told you. You
You
got
know,
a
it
sexy
got-
head, man. You got it. I told
Yeah.
you.
It was cold and there was no,
It was cold.
it's because there was those cold, there was those Montreal winters, you got to keep warm out there.
True.
So that's kind of it's the daughter will be here at the end of next month ish. So
You even have a name yet?
not officially. We're trying to work it out. We haven't
Okay.
necessarily agreed, but we are coming pretty close and I will eventually just do what she tells me. So it will just
Sounds about right.
but I went to her baby shower this weekend and she had a co-ed baby shower, which was the first time I had ever heard of that. And she says that this is what people are doing now. And her friends, fiance and husbands all went. And I went, and turns out that it was a mistake that her friends didn't go. And I was just there.
Oh no.
So I was there with two other partners that showed up and we kind of ate cake in the table off to the side
Oh my.
but there it is.
Wait,
That's
is there
the
a
big
good?
news.
What is a good reason to not show up to your friend's baby shower? Like, what is that excuse? Please do tell.
We all
No, they didn't.
vaccinated, right?
They didn't. Well, yeah, so there's that. But most people showed up. It was great. It was fantastic. But they didn't. She thought that my friends that co-ed baby showers were a thing. So she wanted me to come, but it's not a thing. And people were like, why is he here? But,
I get it.
but it was great.
Okay.
It was magical. I got to have cake and I decorated bibs with flowers and
there
it
you
was an
go.
amazing time.
Where did she get her intel from? Like, why did she think that was a thing?
Well, it was a mistake because her friends, she thought that her close friends who just got married last year, that he was there. So because he was there, she said, well, then
So
you should.
after one person, one guy.
Yes,
one
that's
penis
all.
in the
That's
room,
all
and
it
she thought
took to
was a
bring
co-ed
down.
thing.
No, I've seen it on multiple TV shows and movies. Everything's co-ed now. Everybody goes to everything.
I brought cigars, which might not have been the move, but I was like, hey, I'm having a baby. But
Hey, dude, you got
Can't
it.
smoke.
All right, you guys. Last but not least, on the panel, we have our game king, LA.
Uh-oh, we got
who's
LA.
also in his car.
Guys.
LA, you in your car too?
No, I'm in the house now. I was outside smoking the rest of my J. Now I'm drinking the rest of my
Sounds
pre
like
made.
it.
I see Jane in your eyes, boo. I see Jane
It
in
sounds
your
like
eyes.
it.
Jane got him talking real deep too. Like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Look, man, it was a long week. It was a long fucking week. But yeah, I too have a pre-made margarita mix that I blended with some raspberries, some blackberries, some blueberries, and some strawberries. So my alcoholic beverage.
You missed a
is
couple
slightly
berries.
healthy.
You missed acai berries.
I know you should put some of this in next time. Just add it in.
And add some of
don't-
Nate's like Canada cannabis to it as
Ooh,
well.
yeah, Canada cannabis. I love it.
I really want some of what's in that mug. Like I really do, because that shit looks amazing.
I'll send it your way. FedEx, no problem.
FedEx.
Just don't tell
bitch,
nobody.
don't. That ain't
Don't
nothing
tell
but a
nobody.
thing. Hold up, let me get your Instagram. I'm about to be stalking your ass. Cash App is on the way, my dude. It's on the way.
How was your week, LA?
It was chill. My kid went back to school, so she's excited. Work was boring. It's fine. It's chill. Life is good.
No
you know,
drama this week.
whatever.
That's good.
Yeah, no drama. Nobody died at
Nice.
work, so everything's cool, I suppose.
Okay.
Life is good. Yeah.
Nice.
Life
Oh, I forgot.
is. Go ahead.
I forgot something. I forgot that I have 2 stand-up shows.
You do.
Shit.
When are your shows?
It's
And
all
where can
right.
the Cheerios see you?
I had nothing to talk about, and then I just got an email. I have a show at Flappers virtual on Zoom this Sunday at 7 p.m. And then I also have a show called Jam in the Van with Maggie Hyde. And
Oh.
that one is at the end of the month. Your ticket includes unlimited weed and beer and drink
Oh.
alcohol.
Hey.
Hold on, everybody heard that correctly. Your drink ticket comes with like a chest or a box full of like all you can drink and all you can smoke. Hold
They
on,
know
I
I
have to
can
pull
buy
that
it. I
up.
would smoke them at a house and home.
And you will be
I know.
promoting this for us to see the tickets.
Oh, there we go. May 23rd, Jam in the Van. I'll put all the stuff up
That's
on
great.
our Insta and mine as well too.
I'll be
So,
Jam
you guys
Jam
better
in
come
the
out.
van.
Jam in the Van's great. Yeah.
Have you been?
My buddy Cliff performed there this past year, and they at the
Oh, nice.
the last NAMM show. They're very cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, they did.
Well-
Thank you. It's a huge show. A lot of like celebrities and famous comedians do it, as well as really well-known bands. So it's gonna
Very
be awesome.
cool.
So you guys hope you guys can come out.
Well, speaking of performing and doing stand-up, Brian is going to do a 5-minute set for us starting
Oh.
now.
Okay. So I kind of thought that was my set. I kind of went. I might have.
Talking about my
So
set.
I'm
was
gonna
your
be
set.
a dad. Hey-o.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so in terms of
He's so not prepared.
my parents would not allow me to have any fun as a child, play with the kids and have a Nintendo and have any sort of delicious cereal. And I was having a conversation with the lady this week, and she said, well, what are the cereals you've tried? And I said, I haven't tried any of the good ones. I mean, I've had Frosted Flakes, but I had never tried Cookie Crisp. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Cookie Crisp, which is a fine General Mills cereal, an unofficial sponsor of Cheers to That. But as we can see, remember when it had a burglar on it? You guys can talk during the set.
Yeah.
Don't just leave me doing it to nothing.
Yeah, we remember.
It would go,
Yeah, but Cookie Crisp, it had a burglar on it and a cop. Remember?
I do remember that.
Now there's a coyote. And I was only allowed to have Honey Nut Cheerios, also another unofficial sponsor of Cheers to That. But here's what I
Random
found.
cereal boxes.
I officially tried it. They are both the same everything. The same calories, sugar, fiber. In fact, Cookie Crisp has 1/2 gram less fat, making it the healthier choice between these two.
No way.
That's my bet. That's not the greatest thing in the world. But it was a lie, people. Let your kids have Cookie Crisp. I'm going to allow it. It's a lie.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Is the
Well,
bird
our-
hiring about the story? Let's do it. Some independent contracting. But yeah, other dad
Technical
things.
director just told he just told Brian that he went undercover for like a Netflix cereal special Cheerios.
It's a lie.
And LA just got it.
It's all a lie.
I'm looking at something else. I'm high. Leave me alone.
It's the grain. That's who's out to get you. It's the grain.
I never
Okay.
want to see Kicks again.
Tricks?
Kicks.
Tricks are for
Hey
kids.
man, Twix is good, bro.
Those stupid balls with no flavor that we were forced
Ooh,
to
that
eat
sounds
'cause
good. I want
we were
that
the
right
only
now.
ones that didn't have
That's
any
it.
sugar in them.
Mm.
And
The
don't come
tricks
for
were cool.
Twix.
I didn't even get tricks, man. Come on. You guys got nothing.
KIX, Kicks.
Kicks
I
are
remember
for
Kicks.
Oh,
Tricks.
Kicks. Yeah,
Kids?
Kicks is
I
nice.
don't know.
Eating cardboard.
Yeah, Kicks is gross.
Were you
Well,
buying the
speaking
boot? Were you
Oh,
buying
I
the
remember
bootleg version?
Kicks. Yes. Yeah, Kicks were just those wheat puffs, right? That's all those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of childhood memories like cereal and things, Zac Efron from the High School Musical from Disney
Yeah.
just got some
Dancing with
work
my boy.
done on his
Oh.
face. That's right. And apparently to me, he looks like David Hasselhoff, and I find it fitting that he looks like David Hasselhoff because
He did
after he did the
Baywatch.
movie Baywatch, he said he never, ever, ever wants to work out that hard again. He's just gonna let it be and let it happen.
I agree.
And why you fucking with your face, boo? Let it be.
Let
happen.
it be.
What do you
Let
guys
it
think?
be.
I
Not
don't think
the
he did.
Frozen movie, bro.
I don't think he did because That happened, you're gonna say it, Amanda. That happened to Belinda Carlisle when she lost 60 pounds. And there were rumors she had implants in her cheeks and everything. And she said, no, I was only like 90 pounds. So your whole facial structure changes. So
No, he's the opposite. He gained 90 pounds.
Yeah, he like gained weight. He got the dad bod too.
I'm saying when you fluctuate that much, your whole facial structure changes.
I could see that.
Yeah, but his lip, something look weird. I don't know. It just looked weird.
It looks like it's been done. To me.
Yeah.
I don't think so. How dare you talk ill of my Zac Efron, my favorite Hollywood star.
The only thing I could think of is he had Botox
dancing
and
boy.
beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually was on the Wendy Williams show talking about Zac Efron one day.
No,
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
And they asked you if you could drive to Long Beach and do it again.
Yeah, I was
Oh
like
my
the
God.
improv person. Like, you know how they always talk to people on the road and all that on the street.
Oh, so you're pretending
Newsflash,
to be
they
on the
hired
street?
me as an improv artist to go talk about celebrities and stuff.
And then they gave you all the lines.
Yeah, but then they used the ones that I wrote myself, suckers. I should have got paid for that. I should have got paid to write that shit too, since I was already on it.
Nate,
Anyways.
what do you have any thoughts on Zac Efron's face?
I saw his picture, and all I thought was, I said to my wife, I said, he looks like Rob Lowe after like a rough weekend.
I
Oh,
could see
that's another
that.
one too.
Who
Yeah.
got-
could
hey,
see
Rob Lowe
that.
got beat up. His face is, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
like swollen Rob.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna find out it was for a movie role.
probably.
Yeah,
Rob
what's
Lowe-
going on a Mickey Rourke situation? You know, smash
Yeah.
cut to 20 years from now. What is it going to be?
Angelina, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Rob Lowe is still a beautiful man. He still looks like John Stamos. Him and John. they
John
just-
Stamos has a new show now on I think Peacock. Yeah, where he plays like a high school basketball coach.
Oh,
And
I wanted to see that.
he
Is it good?
coaches like I haven't seen it. I'm just saying he got a show. You know, I haven't seen it.
Shamar's like, I'm not on the show, so I don't watch the show. And even if I was on the show, I wouldn't watch it.
You know, all right, just pay me, okay? Just pay me,
Yeah.
okay? Anyway, Cheerios. We have a special treat for you tonight. Nate is going to do a 5-minute set for us. Nate.
Oh
my gosh,
yeah.
grab this mic.
Woo,
Woohoo!
professional.
Yeah.
So this is my first time in LA, virtually or otherwise. Super fucking excited. And I hear that LA is a real car town. So I'm a new driver. I've only been driving a couple years. And so I'm still getting used to the whole piloting a half-ton chunk of steel and glass between objects and people thing. But I've learned a few things in my short time as a driver. And I think the biggest thing I've learned is that when driving, if you do everything right and follow all the rules perfectly, everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Even in Canada, people, you don't make
Even
any
in
friends driving
Canada.
the speed limit. Yo, speed up, man. I'm like, it's the law. I'm following the law. Dang. And as a new driver too, I still find myself getting distracted and confused when I'm trying to make decisions on the fly. Like I was coming up to an intersection the other day, so I saw the stop sign, start to slow down about 20 feet out, come to a complete stop, and then right as I stopped, I realized I was walking.
Oh.
That's a true story.
Yo.
No punchline here.
What?
Were you high?
I probably was high. I was probably so high that I can't remember if I was high or not.
Oh my
But that
God.
actually
Wait, you were driving? I'm so confused by that story.
I'm sorry. No, I say I get confused when I'm driving, but then I was coming up to an intersection.
I get
Stop. I was walking.
Mhm.
it.
Bad joke. Sorry. This doesn't fly.
No, I'm blonde, even though it's bottled.
Oh my God.
Oh man,
It's all good.
that was fun.
That was
So,
good.
some of the names that they give cars these days are ridiculous. Like there's an SUV called the Avalanche.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what are you thinking? Like we're a bunch of people sitting in a room. Like somebody's like, I've got it. Let's name our new vehicle after something that destroys everything in its path.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Bad idea. Bad joke. You
No,
guys
it
can
was
talk to.
great.
I'm cool with being heckled.
Okay. No, it was cool because my first thought was like America because we like to destroy everything with our
Yeah.
trucks.
No.
The Ford Destroyer. Is that a car? That sounds like that would be a car.
It should be.
Not very well.
Dart, or what was it? The dart.
The dart. I like to
The
destroy
dart.
better.
About the Dodge Ram. I mean, we're gonna ram you.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't think
Ram
that's-
you from behind.
but that's-
Right. Ooh,
Oh.
okay, careful now.
Okay.
Don't tell me
Let
what
me
a good
finish my
time.
drink
I wanna buy
first.
a truck with that.
Those
How
are
about-
for people with Napoleon complexes.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Okay. Are you ready for a kid joke?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So, so my 4-year-old comes running up to me the other day. Actually, she's 5 now. She was 4 when I wrote this joke. She kept running up. Was like, Dad, can I have a big bowl of water that I can put on the ground and splash all over the place? And I said, no, of course not. She started to cry. She said, Dad, but I wanted to play kitty. I wanted to be a kitty. I said, oh, I see.
Aw.
Okay, well, how about we go outside? I'll give you a bowl of water. We'll put it outside on the deck. You can play kitty outside. She's fine with that. So I fill up the bowl, bring it outside, put it down. She goes over. She's on all fours, sipping out of the bowl like a cat. I start to leave. She goes, Dad, watch me be kitty.
Mm-mm.
So I'm standing. She's being kitty. She's sipping out of the bowl. So I start playing along. I start giving her pets like this. Nice kitty. Good kitty. Then I look over and I see my neighbors watching me from their back porch
Shit.
while my
That's why
daughter
you need a
drinks
black
out of a
friend.
bowl on the ground like an animal.
That's why you need a black friend, Nate, because we would have told you, oh, wait a minute, I
Don't
saw
do
that
that
from a mile
shit,
off.
bro.
I'm like, bro, wait.
Get that bowl off the ground, you
Bro.
idiot.
And do not pet the child, Nate. Do not.
You're kitty.
Your child is
Oh,
not an
Like this.
animal.
No.
oh my
I'm going to
God.
consult with you next time before I do anything
Okay,
animal related with my kid.
Oh God, please.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I also have a 2-year-old son. And okay. And so I come into the living room the other day and my little guy, he's on a mission. He's looking for something. He's pulling out drawers, he's digging through it, and he's pulling out boxes and rifling through them and bags. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll help. And I come over and I crouch down beside him. Little guy, he's only 2. I'm like, hey, bud, what are you looking for? He says, where the fuck did you put my tractor?
Oh shit.
Now, in the moment, did you laugh or did you get upset?
I said, where did you learn to speak that way? And he said, Dad, I've been in university for 16 months.
2
Total
years
bullshit.
old.
My child is not in university.
Oh.
He's going to work the farm like his sister, the cat.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Yo.
I love it.
All
was my
right.
5.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Nate.
Nate.
Come on, you guys. Give it up for Nate.
Give it
That
for
was
Nate.
hilarious.
Cheers to that. That was great.
Hey,
Cheers.
That was good. That was good.
Now I
Oh,
can
here
drink
comes
more.
Daniel. He always has a Q&A after someone does stand up. I'm like, you can't do this when the club's open. You can't do this.
What?
But I
Come
will-
on, Daniel.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear Daniel. What is he
Oh,
saying?
Daniel, what's the question?
what?
Never mind. Moving on.
All right.
Moving on. But Nate, I just want to say that there was a time when I was a child where I definitely look at him with a syringe, and I love it. There was a time when I was a child that my parents would laugh at the ridiculous, awful things I would say and do, and then there was a time where mom stopped laughing and was serious, and then dad was like, "That's hilarious. Do that awful thing again." So I definitely, as a child, remember going, "Oh, they don't find me funny anymore. Life has changed."
The line's crossed. Probably the
Right.
6th
The
birthday where
line
they're
is
like,
crossed. Right.
okay, that's
All
enough
right.
now, child.
Right. You're 6 years old. You can't say fuck, okay?
Put that word
You can
back
only
in-
say ass.
Right.
Oh
I
gosh.
came from a sarcastic family. They always had something to say about something.
Oh
Now, what
my.
I was telling Nate was in college, we studied the Nova, and they tried to market it in Mexico, and they couldn't understand why anyone wasn't buying it. Well, Nova means doesn't go. in Spanish.
Oh, well,
A
clearly.
car joke. I get it
Buy
now.
a car that's like doesn't go.
Right, right. It doesn't go, boo. And you know what doesn't go, and then it came back
Uh-oh.
together, then it went away, then it came back together again. Is the
What?
Bennifer's back, baby.
Oh,
Have you guys heard?
yes.
Yes, Bennifer is back. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Aniston has been seen spotted.
Not Jennifer
by-
Aniston.
Whoa, whoa,
Not
boo.
Jennifer Aniston.
whoa,
Jennifer,
whoa.
Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, hold on.
My bad.
Wait,
My bad.
didn't they
Jennifer
both-
Lopez.
Get your Jennifers in
The
order,
J-Lo.
Shamar.
Dude,
Wrong
my edibles,
Jennifer.
my edibles
Jennifer
are kicking in,
Hudson.
y'all. Leave me alone. Jennifer Hudson, right?
Jennifer Hudson, Jennifer Aniston,
What do
J-Lo.
you guys think? How do you guys feel about these two being back together again?
They're
Well,
just
two hot
friends,
messes.
and they're
Or,
just
yeah,
having
they're just
adult
friends.
sleepovers overnight.
I think the studio.
Right. So,
recast-
what was that, Daniel?
What?
I said I think he's been recast, so they got rid of the one guy and brought the other one back.
Well, as long as they don't make another Geely, I don't give a fuck what they're doing.
Oh God.
Yeah, Ben Affleck is whack.
George Carlin.
Oh, can someone please explain to her she doesn't have to marry everyone she sleeps with?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what you do,
Yeah.
right? If you're single, it's just you always go back to the ex. It's just if you're
Not my ex. Are you
Mhm.
kidding me?
well, we're not individual. We're yeah, but
We're all different.
exes are always when you break up, you call an ex, you say, hi, we did this before. Let's do it again.
Let's get. Well, they never were married, right? They were just engaged.
Yeah, I think they were just.
So
they
wait,
were
and
never
she was just
married, yeah.
engaged to A-Rod. So who has she been married to? She's been married
She's
to.
been married to what's
Mark
his name?
Anthony.
Antonio. Yeah, Mark Anthony.
She's
Mark
been
Anthony.
married like
I
4
forgot about
times.
that.
Well,
Wow.
maybe
Didn't
3 or
she
4.
marry Ben? Didn't she marry this boy?
No, they're
before?
engaged.
No,
They never officially
Engaged.
got
They
married.
never got married. Yeah.
So that
Well,
really
it-
blows a hole in her. I did my psychotherapy and figured out it was me. Boy, that's going to be a lot of backtracking.
That's
Anyway,
very
speaking
stupid.
of tracking, you guys, apparently the New York Times have been tracking the fact that the singing rapping is a thing and it's really high right now and everyone's doing it. And I'm kind of like, is that really even news, New York Times? Because Beyonce has been sing rapping since like she met Jay-Z. Okay.
since she came out of diaper, she's been sing rapping.
Basically.
Singing it. No, she was singing in Destiny's Child. Then she met Jay-Z. Then she was
True.
tired. She wanted to sing rap. So I
Yeah.
feel like Beyonce is a pioneer. How would you guys think? Sing rap. It's a thing. New York Times is tracking it.
It's all these. I think it's these guys that's like Tyga and
No, that's
like
mumble rap.
Travis Scott. You know,
No.
where he
mumble
like
rap.
sings and he raps.
Did it.
Say what?
Who?
What was that, Daniel?
The Contessa from the Housewives of New Jersey
Oh
or
my
New York was already doing that.
Money
Someone-
can't
Oh,
buy
okay,
you
so they're-
class.
they're trying to
Money
make it
can't
whack.
buy you class.
They called it talk singing.
Yeah, Patty LaBelle.
Yeah.
What's
talk
the other
singing,
one?
yeah.
I'll bring the diamonds, caviar, the jets, limousines. I'll bring the diamonds. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Google it because these are real songs I'm singing.
I mean, Lauryn Hill was the sing rapper.
Oh
Missy
yes,
Elliott,
Lauryn Hill.
rapper, like CeeLo Green, DMX with
True.
his yelling, trying to sing ass. Rest in
Mm.
peace, Dubs. You
Damn,
know,
LAK just came out the
Rapper.
gate with all the with all the lists, and he
She
well, he
schooled
I
us.
came.
She
mean,
schooled us.
Biz Marquee, like, come on, man. Sing rap is not new. Fuck out of here, bro. All right. that's New York Times.
I love it that
Woo.
Jane's eyes right now. Jane's eyes is like killing me because
Oh,
like it's just so chill. Like Sing Rap's been out here for a minute. Like
Yeah,
come
man,
on,
it's
bro.
just
Like
it's been here.
Like that is old news, New York Times. You
That's
run out
old
of news.
news.
You are bringing out old stories.
old stories, man. Shit, what y'all talking? This ain't no news. New York Times. Come on now.
You know, we hit a quarantine threshold when the New York Times is repeating stories from 100 years ago.
Right, right,
What's
right,
next?
That
The
ain't no,
yo-yo?
Like, someone actually spent the time to do that. Like, they should be fired.
right.
Yeah.
Hey Nate, do you have like a favorite like sing rapper person artist?
Shit. To be honest, I kind of dig it all, but the first name I think of is 50 Cent, which some people may or may not agree
Yeah.
with. But I think of like his
Yeah.
whole thing,
I
like when
give
he
you
came out, he had the melodic kind of sing rap going, you know. So
Yeah. What
What
about you,
about-
Brian? What about you,
Oh,
Brian?
I have a good one though. after
I'm
Brian.
so pale. I don't know anybody. Listen, I knew you were gonna come to me, and I knew I'd be prepared. I want to say ludicrous, but if I'm wrong, then I'm an a-hole. But if I'm right, then I'm cool. But I don't know. I took a shot. Am I right?
I got one.
We're gonna give it to you. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I think
like
How
Lil
it.
Chris has
about-
attempted
More
to sing a
drama.
song or two. I think he's attempted. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
What
Then,
about Blondie?
what about-
Blondie is the first female rapper, actually,
Yeah.
if you look it
Oh,
up.
she would.
She
She
was
would do
actually
that.
Blondie invented sing rap,
Run
and she was actually the first female rapper. Aerosmith?
No, Run DMC and Aerosmith Walk This Way.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
kind of
Sure.
rap.
Yeah,
You
and I
sure?
think they rapped more though. I don't think they sang.
Well, no, Aerosmith sang it and Run DMC.
Run DMC rapped.
Yeah, okay.
So I got one.
Frankenstein.
What
I
about
feel like
Lady
people like
Gaga?
Ludacris
She
along.
did a rap song
No.
called Jewels and Drugs.
No. No.
No.
I
Wow.
swear
You will
it's
never,
called
ever,
Jewels and
ever
Drugs.
mention
Jewels and
Lady Gaga
Drugs.
and rap in the same sentence. That's what you imagine.
It was so bad
Okay.
that you have to
Mm-mm.
listen to it, LA. You'll laugh.
No. No.
What about
Okay, I have a
what
very
about
small Lady Gaga
what's his
threshold.
name? The one that always goes, oh, DJ Khaled.
He's
That's
a
just him
DJ.
promoting himself.
Yeah, he's a DJ. He's not a rapper.
That
Khaled.
counts as an
He's
advertisement.
just promoting himself.
He has a new album, and I like that someone said, "Oh, what's your favorite track off the album?" And they're like, "Oh, you know the song where he says DJ Khaled."
Like all the songs.
All the songs.
Every song.
Every song.
Every song. Anyway, guys, speaking of actual rappers, and before we wrap the show, we're gonna play a little game for you guys.
Uh-oh.
LA Game King, what is the game?
LA, what you got for us, LA?
Oh man, was high key hoping we would have had a time today because I woke up like 10 minutes before the
Just
show
make
started.
something up. You always do.
Yeah, I always do. I did. I sat here. that's
Actually,
why I
let's
said-
play a different game. Let's play a different. I got a game. I just came up with it
Ooh,
right now.
Okay, great.
We
What's
should
that game?
all try our own version at Sing Rap.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
Jesus.
improv.
Want to do some improv? Okay.
Like an improv.
Yeah,
We give
some
you a
improv.
topic, and that's what you have to
Yeah,
sing rap
yeah,
about.
Yeah,
Let's
Amanda's
do
gonna come up with
that.
the topics, and we're all gonna sing rap
This is
for
not
let's
gonna
call
go
it 15 seconds. Is
15
that good?
seconds.
15 seconds.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me get my my stopwatch here. Hold on.
Not agree to this.
I got mine too.
You got
This
yours,
is
Amanda?
never
Then
discussed.
Yeah, I got mine ready, and then I
All
can
right,
throw out
then you go
random
ahead, you go ahead.
topics.
Yeah, go ahead, Amanda.
I'm gonna go with Brian Sturges first.
Because he was so ready.
Oh, hi.
You're
Why
ready
would you
for it?
do that? Let me hear what it is. Don't let me
Your
go
it just we all went to Second City together. All you have to do is just do a random rap about turtles. Turtles is your topic.
Hey, I love them.
Turtles.
I love my turtles. They're in a shell. Turns out I'm going crazy because I hear the bell. I wrote on the computer it was Adele. Please let me out of this hell. Bye. Okay.
Oh my
That was
God.
good.
Mic
Cheers to
drop.
that.
Yeah.
Damn
Good, you
hoes.
guys. Give it up
Cheers
for
to
Brian.
that. That was
Very
was
good.
good.
Damn
Oh,
hoes.
and
Yeah.
Deb and
Did I
everything.
do it? I did it. It's
You
2008.
did it.
Yeah.
You did it. All right, we're gonna go with Angelina. Angelina is next.
What's up?
And
Hose.
yours is about crackers. Take it however you want it. That suggestion.
Oh,
Crackers.
shit.
Crackers. Oh wow.
Okay, so this is sing rapping, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Whatever that means to you, go for it.
I go to Trader Joe's to get my crackers because I think they're the best in the world. And I'm gonna do the crackers. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the crackers. You gonna eat the crackers. You gonna eat the crackers. 'Cause they're the poppy seed. You got the poppy seed and you got the wheat thins.
Oh, yeah. Crackers. That's a new jingle for Trader Joe's if I haven't heard one. Cheers to that, you guys. That was so
Cheers to
good.
that was great, Angelina.
That was so good. That makes me want to eat some crackers right now.
Yeah, no,
Trader Joe's has best crackers. Okay, guys, go get some.
All right. Next up, let's go with Nate Munn. And I'm going to give you a good one. It's all about California. Anything about California.
California warm like LA nights. I'm drinking weed booze cause that's all right. I
Mm.
like to get fucked up in my basement.
Mhm.
I'm not really rapping, but I might make it 15 seconds if I keep trying real hard.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
15
All
seconds.
right.
Yeah.
Great.
That was good too.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, if I go
Everyone is
last,
like,
I'm-
now I'm
I
afraid.
know.
Like,
I'm
everyone is so
afraid to go.
good.
Too. I was gonna say that too. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna ruin this. Everyone's killing it. I'm gonna
Fuck
be
yeah,
like,
like I have nothing.
Right.
all right, we're gonna go Diva Dads. Everyone's favorite thing.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be good.
Gotta
And
be
your
good.
and
Who's
your
gonna sing and who's
topic,
gonna rap?
they both have to.
No, he's not.
What?
We tried that at the Abbey Museum. It didn't work.
ABBA.
Oh my God. All right. Your topic is the Golden Girls.
Oh God, this is awesome.
Oh man, I want
Justin is the Golden Girls. It could be about the Golden Girls, it could be about Miami, it could be about old women, whatever you want.
Stan.
All right.
Here we go.
Do you want to keep your legs closed like Rose, or do you want to take a dance like Blanche, or just be smart like
Yes.
or just have a Sophia moment?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good job.
Sorry.
That's the theme song for the reboot they're doing. Oh, okay, LA. Come on, LA.
Oh, I think. Oh, look at that. My signal's fucking up. Can you hear me? I'm not-
No, give us some
Nope,
good
you can't hear
shit.
me.
Give us some
Oh.
good shit.
Yeah, LA, come with it.
All right, LA. Yours is about vacation.
Oh, vacation. All right. All right, here we go. All right, one, two. I said vacation. 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 I want to fuck my babe. Vacation. I'm gonna fuck my babe. All right, there we go. That's it.
Yeah.
And that was good. I could see that. That's like a
I
Cardi
think I
B
heard that
song.
on the radio yesterday.
Mhm.
I like Jane, man.
Yes.
Jane, I got him going good.
Yes.
Man, that
Group
was
name is
great.
called Jane in the Eyes, you guys. That was
Damn,
Jane
that was
in
a-
the Eyes.
I'm
That
trying.
was a
Look,
banger.
my eyes are open. I'm opening them.
Can I give Amanda her subject?
Yes.
Yeah,
you
but
should.
Shamar's next, and then yes, you can give me my subject.
Why
That's
I
a
gotta go next?
suggestion.
I'm like mid drink, and Diva Dad already got your. Oh man, what is it? What am I
Yours is
doing?
Beyonce.
Of course, it's fucking Beyonce. Of course, it's fucking
Yeah,
Beyonce.
Beyonce, bitch.
Whatever
Yeah.
that means to you.
Mm,
Whatever
go.
that means to you.
mm,
Here we go. Here we go.
Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, and I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm, because I'm the shit. I'm the one. I'm the only one. Yo, get your kid out, cause I'm Beyonce. Yeah, say one time, I am Beyonce. So don't fuck with me when I come for your Beyonce. Huh? Why I sound like Kanye? Huh? I don't know what it's gonna be. Huh?
Yes.
I was thinking that. Yes. Come on, you guys.
Like,
Cheers
why
to
I
that.
sound like
Cheers, Shamar.
Kanye?
I know. You went from Beyonce to Jay-Z to Kanye all in one
Damn
15
right,
seconds.
damn right.
Yes, love it.
Pretty good.
All right, Diva Dads, it's
All
my
right, Diva
turn.
Dads.
Living in San Francisco.
Oh.
All right.
San Francisco.
Okay.
Going out every day, gonna party all night because we're gay in the Castro. Let me hear you say, hey, in the Castro. Let me get
Hey,
blacked out
hey,
in the Castro.
Hey.
Let's do booby shots, bottom shots, all the shots in the Castro.
Hey.
All right.
You're
all
welcome.
right. Amanda, I'm disappointed. Where's your fancy pink Gaga mic? Like, what is this mic?
Yeah,
I
where's
don't know where
the-
that one went. I have to find it. Oh, I
Oh,
also
Lord.
have an Oscar though.
Oh,
Hey.
that would have been weird. That would have been weird.
You are a star.
Singing into the head, and I'd be like, "Yo, that head on that Oscar is not as pretty as Brian's head."
That is
I
true.
have a survey. Would you do
A survey.
an edible cookie or gummies? Which ones are better?
I personally like the
Both.
gummies.
I do too.
Which one?
Yeah. that's
Gummies.
fat.
Gummies.
They last longer too, right? The cookies.
Gummies.
The gummies last longer.
Well, I
The
mean, in terms of
cookies
the
are
cookies
more
go bad
mild in
faster
my-
if you don't eat them all at once. The gummy bears will last a little longer.
Yeah.
Don't eat them
shit.
all.
I've heard.
I did that once. It was high as
I've
fuck.
heard.
Yeah.
No, I've done multiple gummies.
Right. All right, gummies. I think we're doneys. That's our show today. I'm Shamar Philippe.
Hey.
I'm Amanda Michelle.
I'm going down the line. We have Diva Dads, Angelina Ramirez, LA the Game King, Nate
Cheers.
Moon, Mun
Mun.
like bun.
Bun like bun.
Bun like bun.
Bun like bun.
Bun like bun.
He said it so angry. Bun
Because
like
I had
bun,
to,
bun, bun,
like
bun,
remember.
bun.
I was like, wait, no, it's bun. It's bun like bun. And lastly, we have Brian.
Oh my
guys. And thank
God.
you. Shout out to our technical director, Teddy.
Teddy
for keeping us
D.
on. Cheers, you guys. Until next time.
See you every
Bye.
Friday, 6:30 p.m. Facebook, Twitch,
Peace.
Twitter, YouTube. I forgot the last one, so I repeated myself. Bye.
Instagram, bro.